4 high schools, 7 middle schools, 1 college, and a university, and much more. Now introducing your most comprehensive weekly local sports show in Madison County, the Richmond Register Sports Show. The Richmond Register Sports Show is brought to you by Metronet, superfast internet, simply a better connection. Central Kentucky Pressure Washing, Total Comfort, heating and air conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote. And by MEL'S BARBER SHOP, established 2019. Walk-ins welcome. Visit them 102 St. George Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media solutions on your terms. Here's your host for all things local sports, the Richmond Register sports editor, Nathan Hutchison.
Welcome to this week's edition of the Richmond Register Sports Show. My name is Nathan Hutchinson. I'm the sports editor of the Richmond Register, and we very much appreciate you tuning us in this week. Coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to give you a video recap of the first ever Madison County Free Throw Challenge for Charity. This is an event that happened Monday down at Madison Southern High School. Me and Randy went down there. A very cool event started by Travis Lynch of the Gilman Group. Got the top boys free throw shooters from all 4 Madison County high schools together to have a little competition, and each one of those young men got to donate $500 to their favorite charity, and it was a pretty cool event, so check it out. We did put it out on social media earlier this week, so it has been out there for a while. But you haven't seen it yet, don't spoil it for everybody. Watch it, and it's kind of fun, but you'll have to see who walked away with the big victory there in the free throw challenge for charity. But we'd like to start off the show this week like we always start off the show, with a recap of the week that was in Madison County sports. And it was a pretty good week for EKU athletics all the way around, especially the EKU baseball team. 4 games, 4 more victories, 8-game winning streak, 21-8 on the season, and it all started on Tuesday night with a big 6-3 victory over the University of Kentucky up in Lexington, and then the Colonels went down to Jacksonville, Alabama, and put a whooping on the first place Gamecocks, sweeping the 3-game weekend series 10-5 on Friday, 13-1 on Saturday, and then 10-5 again on Sunday. But we'll start off with the victory over UK on Tuesday night. First win over the Cats since 2016 for the Colonels, and it was Logan Thomason, the Madison Central graduate, 3 for 4, 2 doubles, a home run, and 4 RBIs, and Will Bryan picking up his 11th save of the season. And after the game, Logan Thomason talked about his big night against the Cats.
We played them the last couple years. I mean, I guess we play them every year, but since I've been here, we played them good. We played them tough every game, but they just came out on top, and I think that we wanted it more today, so we executed better. I've been struggling with timing in recent games, so I just kind of worked in the cage yesterday all week and today before the game with my coaches, and I got on time today, and I was just trying to be on time was basically what I was trying to do.
All right, well, that video was courtesy of EKU Sports, so we appreciate them letting us use that little clip. And the Colonels headed down to Alabama on Friday, and Logan Thomason did it again, a grand slam. And Roderick Chris also had a home run, and Michael Schuler went 7 innings and gave up just 7 hits as the Colonels took the opener from Jacksonville State 10-5 on Friday night. That was Jacksonville State had been 6-0 in the league and in first place, and that victory pulled the Colonels into a tie for first place. And then on Saturday, the Colonels took over first place by themselves by pounding out 17 hits. They scored 6 times in the top of the 9th inning. It was a Kendall Ewell with a 3-run homer as the Colonels rolled to a 13-1 win. And then on Sunday, it was Connor Davis with a grand slam and Charlie Ludwig with a home run as the Colonels completed the series sweep with a 10-5 victory. So like I said, the EKU now 21-8 on the season. They'll be back in action Wednesday for a midweek game up at the University of Dayton, and then over the weekend they'll be heading down to Nashville to take on ASUN rival Lipscomb. EKU softball had a pretty good weekend as well. They took 2 out of 3 from Stetson at Gertrude Hood here in Richmond. They improved to 7-25 on the season and 3-6 in the ASUN. Doubleheader on Sunday. The first game ended in dramatic fashion, a 4-3 win in 8 innings. It was Sammy Miller's walk-off single that gave the Colonels the victory, and then about 30 minutes later they took the field again, and it was all Colonels, 11-0 in the second game of that doubleheader in just 5 innings. Carly Robinson, what a game she had, a grand slam and a 3-run homer, 7 RBIs for her. So on Sunday the Colonels were looking to complete the sweep, and they could not do that. They come up with a 4-3 loss to Stetson. EKU had only 4 hits in that game and never led, but they did have the tying run at third base in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs, but could not get the tying run in. So Colonels will return to action on Saturday at ASUN rival Jacksonville State. And the EKU beach volleyball team hosted the EKU beach volleyball tournament on Friday and Saturday. They went 2-2 in that tournament. On Friday, they lost to Austin Peay, but bounced back to pick up a 4-1 win over Eastern Illinois. And then on Saturday, they beat Jacksonville State 3-2 and then lost to North Alabama 4-1. EKU's beach volleyball team will be back in action on April 15th at the Austin Peay Beach Tournament. Kind of a limited action of high school sports this week with spring break for some schools, obviously some weather issues as well, and then of course, as we talked about, the lack of playing fields for some local teams as well. But there was some action to report on, and we'll start off with high school softball. Madison Central had 3 games this past week. They picked up a couple of wins. It was on Tuesday a 6-5 loss to Ballard up in Louisville, and then on Wednesday a 13-3 5-inning win at Franklin County. And then on Sunday they opened up their spring break trip with an 8-7 8-inning win over a really good Central Hardin team down at the Softball Beach Bash in Fort Walton, Florida. And we'll start off with the Ballard game. It was Jasmine Kaler with a home run, and Central scored 5 runs in the second inning to jump out to an early lead. But they weren't able to push across any more runs after that and finished with just 5 hits as they suffered a 6-5 loss to a pretty good Ballard team. On Wednesday, they bounced back in big-time fashion. It was Cassidy Gentry and Olivia Metcalf both homering as the Lady Indians pounded out 11 hits in the win over Franklin County. Then when they got down to Florida on Sunday, Central had just 5 hits against Central Hardin, but took advantage of 8 errors to pick up an 8-inning win. And it was Kaler 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs, and she also earned the win in the circle. Central will be down in Florida this entire week. They are 4-1 on the season now, and they will play. They will take on Apollo on Monday down at Fort Walton. Madison Southern softball team had 3 games this week and came up short in all 3 of those games. On Tuesday, it was a 15-0 3-inning loss at Pulaski County. And then on Saturday, they played a couple of games over in Danville, a 12-1 loss to Tates Creek and a 12-2 loss to Boyle County. In the loss to Pulaski County, it was Bella Strunk with the only hit. Pulaski County scored 13 times in the first inning and kind of put things away quickly. And then on Saturday, it was in the loss to Tates Creek, it was Jada Carter, 2 for 3 with a double and scored a run, and Kate Bolin with 2 for 4, or 1 for 2 with a run with an RBI and a walk. And then in the loss to Boyle County, it was Jada Carter, 2 for 3 with a run scored, and Ashlyn Eastep and Crystal Cook had 1 hit each. Madison Southern now 1-5 on the season. They'll look to snap a 5-game losing streak on Monday up at Lafayette. The Model Lab softball team had 3 games last week as well. On Monday, they picked up a 16-6 win at home over Somerset Christian. And then on Tuesday, it was a 17-2 loss at Whitley County. And then on Friday, a 13-2 loss at home to Bath County. And the win over Somerset Christian, the Lady Patriots had 11 hits. Kenzie Ferguson 5 for 5 with 3 RBIs. Hannah Smith 2 for 3, and she scored 5 runs as well. Against Whitley County, Model had just 2 hits, and Whitley County scored 7 runs in the first inning to take a big early lead. And in the loss to Bath County on Friday night, Model had just 3 hits. It was Piper Moore, Kenzie Ferguson, and Aniston Bray with the only hits as Model suffered its first home loss of the season. Lady Patriots 3-3 on the season. They'll be back in action Thursday at home against Henry Clay. Berea Community Lady Pirates softball team has yet to play a game. They are scheduled to have a home game on Thursday this week against Jackson County. So we'll keep you updated on that. They had a couple games on the schedule last week. They got postponed for some various reasons. But the Lady Pirates have not yet played a game, but hopefully they'll get back on the field pretty soon and get their season going and get some wins as well. High school baseball action. The hottest team in Madison County right now is the Madison Southern Eagles. 3 games last week, 3 victories. On Tuesday, 8-7 win at North Laurel. Wednesday, 11-4 win at Garrett County. And then Friday, a 12-9 win at Western Hills. In the win over North Laurel, Madison Southern had just 4 hits, but they took a 4-0 lead in the first inning and took advantage of 6 errors to come up with the victory. It was Carson Livers 2 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored, and Zach Hudson scored twice and drove in a run. In the win over Garrett County, the Eagles hit 3 home runs. It was Corey Causey, Tristan Ingram, and Caleb Cobb all going yard. And Causey was 3 for 4, Cobb was 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs. And then on Friday in the win over Western Hills, the Eagles had 11 hits and also drew 10 walks. They scored 9 times in the third inning to take a 10-run lead. And it was Hayden Kane, 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs, and Braden Hudson, 2 for 2 with a triple and a walk. Madison Southern now 4-5 on the season. They'll be back in action Monday at Walton Verona. A very busy week for the Madison Central baseball team. They played 3 games before they headed down to Florida, and where they started action in the Fort Walton Beach Bash on Sunday. On Monday, it was a 5-2 win at Anderson County. On Tuesday, a 12-0 win at Atherton. On Wednesday, an 8-7 loss at Great Crossing. And then on Sunday, an 8-7 win in 8 innings over MEL down in Florida. Start off with the Anderson County game on Monday. The Central scored once in the 6th and twice in the 7th to battle back to pick up the victory. Parker Mullins, 3 for 3 with a double and 2 RBIs. Bradley Pointer, 3 for 4 with an RBI. And then in the win over Atherton, it was Gunnar Rodas, 2 for 2 with an RBI and scored a run. And it was Matt Johns, Hayden Robbins, and Daniel Bauer combining on a 6-hit shutout on the road. Then in the loss to Great Crossing, it was a walk-off victory for the Warhawks. They scored 5 times in the bottom of the 7th inning to come back and knock off Central. It was Matthew Bryan, 2 for 3 with a home run. Bradley Pointer, 2 for 3 with a double and 2 RBIs. It was Keith Stewart, and then on Sunday down in Florida, it was Bradley Pointer with a sac fly in the top of the 8th inning to bring in the go-ahead run as Central picked up an 8-7 victory over MEL. It was Keith Stewart, 3 for 4 with a couple of doubles and a couple of RBIs, and Hayden Robbins was 3 for 5 with an RBI. Central now 8-3 on the season. They'll be back in action down in Florida Monday against DuPont Manual. The Berea Community Baseball team had just 1 game on the schedule last week, and it was a 13-4 loss to Garrett County over in Lancaster. Berea Community scored 4 times in the top of the 1st inning, but could not get that lead to hold up. Zach Himes, 2 for 4 with an RBI. Cam Thompson, 1 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. And Billy Strife, 1 for 3 with an RBI. Berea now 3-3 on the season, and they will not return to action until April 11th when they travel over to Bergen. The Model Patriot baseball team, 3 games this past week, 3 losses. They fall to 0-8 on the season. On Monday, it was a 16-0 3-inning loss to Nicholas County. And then on Saturday, they suffered a pair of losses to Paris up in Bourbon County, 9-5 and 11-2. In the first game against Paris, it was Cy Bula, 2 for 3 with a run scored. And in the second game, it was Matthew Gorbett with a double, and Maddox Marks was 1 for 1 with an RBI. Patriots will be back in action Tuesday at Frankfort Christian. Had 1 all-county tennis matchup last week as well. Madison Central swept Berea Community on Wednesday in Richmond. Both Lady Indians and the Indians picking up 5-0 victories. In boys singles action, it was Brian Pruitt and Jaden Coons earning victories. And in girls singles action, it was Leah Crump, Katie Schaefer, and Bethany Burns getting victories. Central and Berea's tennis teams will both have the week off before returning to action on April the 12th. And last week we also had our first big track meet of the season. All-comers meet on Tuesday over at Madison Central, and athletes from Madison County took first place in 18 of the 36 events. It was Brady Masters of Madison Central winning both the 800 and 1600 meter titles. The Central boys took the team title, while the Central girls were second, and the next big all-comers meet will be April the 12th at Madison Central. So that's what we got for you right there. If you hang on for just a minute here, we're going to give you the exciting recap of the first ever Madison County free throw challenge for charity, and then we'll be right back after that.
The Richmond Register Sports Show is brought to you by Metronet, superfast internet, simply a better connection. Central Kentucky Pressure Washing, Total Comfort, heating and air conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote. And by MEL'S BARBER SHOP, established 2019. Walk-ins welcome. Visit them 102 St. George Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media solutions on your terms.
Greetings from Madison Southern High School. We are here for the first ever Madison County Free Throw Challenge, and we are joined by Travis Lynch of the Gilman Group, and this is the man who's put all this on and put up all the money and everything to do this. It's a great event, so why don't you explain to us the inspiration behind it?
Well, it was one of those things that God kind of brought to me several years ago, and he just said it was important to recognize excellence in our community with young people. And we've done a lot of different things, but this was the thing we thought sports were important to me in my life. And so I set out and we tried to find the best free throw shooters in Madison County. And so this is the culmination of that event.
Yeah, we went to all 4 schools here locally and had a little contest.
Yeah. And
the best one from each gets to come over here. They all get a $500 donation to charity in their name.
Correct. And so, and special thanks to the coaches. The coaches were all hospitable, helped me out a lot with that. And like you said, each player they get to choose a church, a nonprofit, or a school or organization in their community that they're interested in. And Gilman, our nonprofit, will make a donation in their name. And those people here today, the recipients of those donations, will be here hopefully and watch the kids shoot and encourage them.
Yeah, and then the school that wins will get another
in
bonus on top of that.
So in honor of a family, the Neal family, who has blessed us in our ministry, the passing of their husband and father a couple years ago, in honor of him, the school who has the player who's the best shooter tonight, we will go to that school with an additional $500 scholarship for a college-bound student.
Yeah. All right, and of course, no surprise, Madison Central was Will Harden was the winner of their competition.
That's correct.
Finley Blevins at Berea.
Yes.
Model had Thomas Luxembourg, so we have Ashton Hazelwood and Case and Nabi here. Both.
Correct. That's right. And so we've got all young players versus the senior Will Harden. Actually, Kaysen was the top seed in this thing. He shot 96% along with Ashton, but he beat Ashton out on a sudden death thing. So he earned the top spot tonight.
Here in a few minutes, we're going to meet the guys, and they're going to tell us a little bit about the charity they picked, and so we'll be right back to tell you about that.
I've been driving this train, years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say, I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make, I turn flaws into flawless traits, I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again, I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say, I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make, I turn flaws into flawless traits, I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
So here's what it comes down to. We have a tie. We have, first one, let's throw this with Finley. Finley, who was shooting for the Davidsons today, came in at 71%. Will Harden at 84%. Kason Nobby at 89%, Ashton Hazelwood at 90, and Thomas Luxon at 90. So here's what we're gonna do. You were the top, you were the higher seed of the two, Ashton, so you get to choose the goal you want to shoot at, and you can go that goal right now. Choose the goal you want. All right, so here we go. Hey, Ash, you want to shoot first or second?
Let me shoot second.
All right. One shot.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him
say. Seriously, y'all come forward, please. All y'all come in. So before we leave, I want to make sure that we recognize, my wife will get up with everybody before we leave here, but Reagan and the director, y'all want to come forward, and let's go ahead and get you all together with Kason real quick. Kind of a crazy blessing. So before Reagan Taylor was a county judge executive, he was just Reagan Taylor the builder. And so God blessed us with building our house, and Reagan actually, he had to fix some of my work to help me actually live in it. So, so thank him for that too. So Casey, you would go over with them. And Casey, his shooting would give them $500 toward the animal shelter. And so I think they have something they want to give him too. So.
Good job, Case.
Thanks, Case. So the Davidsons actually started a nonprofit after the loss of their son, and they do a lot of great things in the community. They do a lot of things at Christmas, bikes and things like that. So anything you all, when God touches your heart, kind of read their story. If God moves in you to help them with their mission and heal their hearts, anything's appreciated. So thank you all for that too. Get Will and Coach in here. Coach, you go get a picture of Will in here. Will kept it close to home. He said Coach fed him all them times on the trip, so he's going to take his money and give it to Coach. Thank you, guys. All right, Ashton. He's actually going to. He chose something a little harder for us to get hooked up with. In memory of his grandfather, he's going to give to the Alzheimer's Association. We'll take care of that, okay? Finally, Mr. Luxon, First Baptist. John, would you come in and stand with, so First Baptist representative here, John holds many hats at First Baptist. And he gave his $500, and we'll go to the to the missions fund of First Baptist Church. Okay. Also, the Neils, would you all come forward, please? So this is Lance Neal and Donna Neal, son and wife to Don Neal. Y'all can get in the picture here. The Neal family has, like I said, I live a pretty unbelievable life. The Neal family has blessed my wife and I to be able to help people. A few years ago, before their husband and father passed, he actually gave us a car, and we were able to give that to someone else. And so because of Thomas, we're going to get up with Model, and there will be an additional $500 given to a college-bound student that the faculty will choose who they think that is deserving for that to be. All right, so thank you all so much. Special thanks, my boys from Bethel. Thank you all. Yosemite is here. Powell, not where Greg go. Greg, thank you all so much, and all the other churches, community helped us. And it's hard to believe that Mr. Gillum, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Dave and I actually went to school together, taught together here at Southern, and now he's the man in the county. So if you need a job, that's the man to talk to right there. All right. Thank you all so much for allowing us to live such a blessed life and to hopefully be a blessing to the people here. And guys, I challenge you. You are the future leaders. You are. And I hope that you understand that whether you know it or not, you've been blessed. And so hopefully this spurs you on to remember that and always to give back. Always give back. Okay? One last time for these guys, please. Thank you.
All right, well, welcome back. We are joined by the winner and the runner-up in the first ever Madison County Free Throw Challenge, Thomas Luxon of Model, Ashton Hazelwood of Madison Southern. You guys went to a shootout. That was, what's it like shooting with no noise? That's got to be really odd, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it is different, but there was a little bit of pressure, I would say. I mean, just because I haven't shot, since the season ended, so just the kind of the feel of the basketball was kind of, wasn't really there. I thought it was going to be, it wasn't going to be there, but shot better than I thought, but yeah.
Ashton, you guys both hit 6 in a row. I think you missed the 7th one. Once again, it's an empty gym here. There's a few people over in the crowd, but no one making any noise. It's got to be a little odd, huh?
Yeah, it's an awkward situation kind of gets in your head, I think it just, kind of just shooting regular free throws, but you got in your mind that you got a bunch of people just staring at you. Yeah. But well.
Either one of you have any idea? I mean, we were kind of keeping count as we went along, but either one of you had any idea where you were at?
I knew I was up there. I knew I was around in the 85-90 range. I knew I was right there. Obviously, I wish I would have made a few more, but still pretty good. 90% still good.
Made for a dramatic ending. So
yeah, it was. Yeah.
Did you kind of know where you were?
Yeah, I figured if I just kept it above 8 every time, that I could maybe stick up my nose up there. But yeah, I kind of figured I was on the upper end.
Yeah. Well, obviously, both of you guys and the other 3 competitors will get $500 for your charity of choice. You I'll give you a chance to both of you talk about why you picked the charity you picked.
So I picked First Baptist Church as my charity. I've gone to First Baptist ever since I was little, so I just thought it was fitting that I would give my donation, to them, just because they've been like family to me. So that's pretty much, it just felt like family. So First Baptist seemed like a good choice for me.
Yeah, we know yours is something very special to you, Ashton.
Yeah, I chose Alzheimer's because my grandfather is suffering from Alzheimer's currently, and it's been going on for maybe the past couple of years, and it just continued to get worse. And I obviously have a really good relationship with him, so it's really personal for me.
Yeah. All right, guys, that was a lot of fun. We'll do it again this year. I guess you're a senior, so you won't be back. And you're just a freshman, though, right? Yeah. You'll still be around for you. You could do this for 3 more years. So that's a lot of fun. So thanks for having us out, and congratulations. And Model will also get $500 additional scholarship money as well. So somebody at your school will benefit from your free throw shooting. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, it is.
All right. Well, that'll be good. Well, see you guys.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed, all the squad here to play.
Well, thanks to Travis Lynch and the Gilman Group for inviting us down there to cover the first ever Madison County Free Throw Challenge for charity. That was totally his idea. He reached out to us and asked us to be down there, so we were very appreciative that he did that. And congratulations to Thomas Luxon. We didn't ruin it. We didn't spoil it at the beginning by telling you who it was, so you had to watch to the very end to see who it was. But congratulations to Thomas Luxon as well. So don't forget, folks, we do a Monday through Friday, we do a morning sports update you can catch on Madison County Live, and then across all of our social media platforms as well. So we'll give you a full recap of the day that was before in Madison County sports each morning, and that's out there every day from Monday through Friday. And then, of course, we'll be back next week with another show on Sunday night. And, of course, the best place to keep up with Madison County sports all the time is on our social media sites. Richmond R Sports on Twitter and Richmond Register Sports on Facebook. Have a great week. See you next time.
The Richmond Register Sports Show is brought to you by Metronet, superfast internet, simply a better connection. Central Kentucky Pressure Washing, Total Comfort, heating and air conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote. And by MEL'S BARBER SHOP, established 2019. Walk-ins welcome. Visit them 102 St. George Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media solutions on your terms. Thanks for watching the Richmond Register Sports Show. For more information about all things sports in Madison County, log on to richmondregister.com or on Twitter. And like us, Register Sports on Facebook.